We're hanging out. Time to vibe, everybody. Hello. Hello. How are we all today? Hopefully we're doing good. That's me. Oh. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, late stream. That's right. It's that time. I got home today and I was like, you know what? I should do something. I should hang out. More importantly, there's something that I thought about since I went to an armory last night. I didn't enter. I got there after round 1 and I could have entered, but I decided not to. But what I had found was there was a individual who is getting into Flesh and Blood, and they were given they got the Dio starter deck, and gotta push buttons. Yeah, right. I mean, I would have taken a round 1 loss to enter, but it is what it is, right? I mainly didn't want to enter simply because I wanted to open the box I bought, and then also I just kind of wanted to hang out and vibe, right? Wednesdays are a day in which I'm just like, cool, we'll hang out. I'll watch all the people play. There's a lot of people there who know me and know my channel, and a lot of like really, really pro players there. So I was like, hell yeah, I just want to sit and watch games and have fun and just vibe with people. I gave out some scarves, some Scarfer scarves. So that'll be a good time. And I was like, cool, I'll give out a couple of these and then we'll hang out. But an individual who goes by Dio, believe it or not, they were playing the Dio starter deck, but they couldn't quite grasp it. I mean, Dio's certainly a lot more than just boost, do nothing else, right? There's a lot of different factors in Dio. And so it got me thinking, with the bulk that I have, can I make a budget Ira deck with bulk and use that as a way to get players comfortable with the game? Because I do have 2 adult Iras, but luckily, at an armory level, you could easily play the young Ira. And then also, you know, something I didn't actually bother checking, and I'm surprised I didn't. I don't know what the adult Ira is going for. Ira Scarlet Revenger. What is she going for right now? $13. Okay, so $13. There's 37 listings on TCG Player right now, so I think it's pretty good. I would like to know. The Japanese alternate art is, oh, no shot. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Absolutely. She does teach you. Yeah, absolutely. She teaches you what breakpoints are like. She teaches you how to properly just like block. You've got attack reactions. You've got defense reactions. She's just really, really well done. And so what I wanted to do, I think it's on the young Ira. This is the battle hardened list. That's crazy. Commoner list. Let's go. I think it's probably on fabtcg because I just want to I have a pretty solid idea of how to build Ira, but I want to make sure I am finding good replacement cards through that. Let's see. Ira Scarlet Revenger. Let's just look at Shoma's list, right? Let's take a look at Shoma's list. So, taking a look at Shoma's list, what do we got here, right? We've got Breeze Rider Boots. Obviously not a bulk card, but we can technically run something, right? Spring Tunic, obviously, we can run Blossom of Spring in this situation. Harmoness Kadachi is easy peasy. Mask of Momentum, we can run Mask of Three Tails if we really want to. Tide Flippers, I have a cold foil. Tiger Stripe Shuko, we can just run. In this situation, what I'm curious about, right, is that it's sad to know that the Kitty Tiger package from TCC is not going to ever be considered bulk. Unless it gets reprinted as common in a future set, it is not at all going to be it's not going to be considered bulk. And if we take a look at the cards themselves, right? Round the table. If we take a look at the cards themselves, they're going to be expensive for these ones. Fairly. For instance, well, Pouncing Paw is $1. Maybe I'm a liar. We can probably consider them bulk. That's at least nice. I might buy like several copies of the the kitty stuff. Where is Blood Scent is 33 cents, which is crazy. And then where is Mask of Three Tails and I have Tearing Shuko. We do have Tearing Shuko, so we can at least make Tearing Shuko. Mask of Three Tails like 50 cents. Okay, so I must have passed it. So with that being the case, we don't have them currently, but we can buy them. And so those are under $2. I know that is pretty reasonable for all things considered, so we can certainly go ahead and do that. So what I want to do, I'm going to create, we'll do budget Ira bulk Ira CC plus kitty package. That's new, not Ira. There you are. Okay. Maul and Key, I think that's in there. Yeah, Maul and Key is nice. See, like, I don't know whether or not I want it to be Tiger package, but Maul and Key is just good, right? So, but there are things we can add in, right? So, like, looking for a scrap. The Bittering Thorns are another thing too. So, let's just start, right? If we really wanted to, we could run 2 Kadachi, easy. We can run Breaking Scales, simple enough. That's bulk. We can run. We could theoretically run Mask of Wizened Whiskers if we don't want to run Mask of Three Tails, because this gets you combo cards from your grave back into your deck. We could run that. Pouncing Paws, pretty good, along with Tearing Shuko. Tide Flippers in inventory. Needle in case, right? So this is our equipment. I'm missing a chess piece. Hold on. Because maybe if we're gonna make this bulk, right? Let's just do Snapdragon Scalers. And then and then we can do Vest. Right? Pretty comfortable list. Doesn't block very well, but it blocks. Blocks 2 here. Tide Flippers for Arcane Barrier. And theoretically we could put something in for Null Rune too, but like, it's okay. But I like where your head's at. Pack full of 2 for 6s and 1 for 5s. The 6s have disruptive on hits. Yep. So we're gonna do red. Cost 2. Power 6. Rarity rare. So these are Humble is a great one, right? Lose all hero card abilities. And then Wreak Havoc. And then we have things like Hand Behind the Pen. When it hits hero, turn a card in their arsenal face up, banish a non-attack action card in their arsenal. Not a terrible thing. So we could theoretically run it. Now we go ahead and we choose the 1 for 5s at rare. These aren't going to matter because they're not going to be draconic. Gravekeeping, not a terrible pick. And then we can also actually, we can look at the commons for these too, because there's a couple common cards, I think. Yeah. Brutal Assault, or cut down to size. That's good. Sony Wootenhog isn't a terrible choice. Because if it's defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards, it comes in with +1. So that's pretty interesting. Cadaverous Contraband gets you a non-attack action card from your graveyard to the top of your deck. Brutal Assault blocks 3. Not bad. It's 18 cards. All right, let's just think about that for a bit. Oh, Flying Kick sounds rad as hell. Didn't even think about that. Torn Tempo. This is bulk, so it'll go in there. Yeah, and then Flying Kick. Flying Kick. We could probably play blue Flying Kick too, but maybe not. I think we only run blue zeros, right? So blue cost 0, block 3, combo. So Aspect of Tiger Mind, not a bad one, right? We play a blue attack. Next one gets go again and create a Charging Tiger. I don't know that that's going to be effective actually, but it does block 3. We are definitely going to run things like Flusterfist. We can definitely run things like Rising Knee Thrust. We could easily probably run Welling Gustwave for sure. Winds of Destiny for some 100 wins stuff. Torn Tempo was the last attack. Torn Tempo. We are running Torn Tempo. Rushing River gets +1 go again, and if it hits, draw X cards and put X cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck in any order where X is the number of attacks that have hit. Oh, that's right. Winds of Eternity is a Majestic. Completely forgot I didn't put the R, the C up there. So then we have Back Heel Kick. We can do like Twin Twister stuff. 1-2 Punch is a great 0 cost. And then Pouncing Key is also good too, but we're not really making a ton of tigers, I think. So interesting. Well, then we're gonna want Flick Flack red and Flick Flack blue. We're gonna want probably more combo stuff. Let's see. Double Strike, no. Fate, Flex Claws. Flex Claws, actually crazy. We could run Flex Claws. That's not bad. That'll get us a tiger. Flex Claws. Could also run Biting Breeze. Biting Breeze is a 0 cost. Just run those. Because you can play Biting Breeze and then come in with a Tiger, right? If you let it hit, right? So not a bad one. The same can even be said for, well, maybe not so much here. Let's see. See, he's running Rushing River. Crazy as hell. Okay, hold on. We're cooking. Looking for a scrap is bulk. So let's just take all the bulk cards from Shoma's list and then figure it out. Not bulk, not the word bulk. Looking for a scrap. Then we've got Flex Claws, Fate Foreseen, technically bulk. Fate Foreseen. Then we've got Pounding Gills is super rare, so no. Two Razor Reflex for sure. Whoops, spell Razor right. Razor. Love me a good Razor towards the end of the game. What else? We've got 3 Sink Belows. Sink Below. 3 Spinning Wheel Kick. There's also notably no yellows in the deck. And so no Ira specialization, which is very interesting. Standing order, weakest link, torn attempt. Okay, so that's pretty much all for reds. Back heel click blue. Trying to go jump to $4. Ooh, that's no surprise. It was in one of the top decks. 3rd place result for Shoma Yomamura. Is meh. Yeah, it is. I mean, the last attack has to have hit, and obviously it's going to get blocked. But, like, it's cool. Poison the Well is an interesting thing. Pouncing Key. Okay, so we have 2 Welling Gustwave. See, what I'm trying to figure out here, right, is how the hell does this work with no Surging Strike in front of it? Is it literally just for combo? Like, it's got to just be for combo, right? Warmonger is obviously Rushing River, Rising Knee Thrust. Like, none of these have additional stuff. Is literally, that's all they are, just blue block 3s with combo, right? So, like, recoil. 2 recoils, they cost 0. Okay. Okay, so it literally does not matter. Like, it does not matter what they are, it's just the fact that they get, preferably with Go Again, I'm assuming. But maybe not. I guess not. Right? So you think you built this list, really? Yeah, 1 Crane Dance, 1 1-2 Punch. Very interesting. I guess it's just present on hits, right? Like, that's kind of the whole thing. So we're looking at it like that, then how many blues did he run? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23. So 23 blues. I have 21 blues in here right now. So if we ended up doing something like a recoil or 2 of these, it would technically be built up there. Although the Biting Breeze is not a Surely shines with block 6, send 8 with either hit or split damage with Kadachi. Yeah. I would think so. Yeah, so 3 Flick Flack, no blue Flick Flack though. So just... No, I think blue Flick Flack is crazy. So maybe not breaking scales? Yeah, you probably run Tearing Shuko. Still Battle Worn 1, but you can destroy it and have any of your tigers get +2, which is pretty good considering at some point you might get a tiger. When this hits a hero. Oh, play Blanche. 2 cards, 7. Or if you have 2 blues, you can Kadachi Blanche for 7. That's kind of cool. Blanche isn't a bad tech into this. You don't allow for combo cards, block force. Seems like the best use is 0 cost boost for Kadachi. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's kind of how I'm viewing it, is like in this case, like you can block 2 and then you can have something like spinning wheel kick block for 4. You can have an aspect block for 4. You can have I don't have anything else, like combo in red. So just kidding. How much red combo does he run? 1, 2, 3. Oh, he only runs 1 Flex Clause. I didn't even see that. So maybe we don't run that many. Yeah, that is the issue with Blanche. Don't get me wrong. That is the issue with Blanche. Since a hero create a ponder token, that's not super great. I don't know. Because there's not really a whole lot available in that regard to on hits. Like you run enough blues to where like that could be the case, but you're also not blocking, right? So like if you keep those in hand, right? Because this is an action card. Yeah. I wonder if we get some more 1 for 5s. Power 5. Rarity common. Like critical strike. Ravenous Realm. Surging Strike costs 2. Belting costs 2. Obviously, we can't even play Belting, really. Surging Militia. Now this, I think, is gas. But that's just because it's +1 for each non-equipment card defending it. So if they block 6, it still comes in for 7 for a hit. So I don't know. Maybe not the brutal assaults. Maybe instead we play Yeah, block 6, send 8 is, I mean, that's pretty much what it looks like, right? I mean, like, you have looking for scrap turns, which can be 5 and 6, but because you want to use 1 resource for Kodachi and a 2 cost, or you want to do 1 blue into a Kodachi 1 cost, right? So keep 2 card hands, send 8. So oh yeah, absolutely. You're nowhere near as aggressive. So maybe we don't run these since we care. We want our 2 costs to be the thing we pump on the second attack. And we want the 1 for 5s to be the other thing. So Sigil for a sideboard. Oh yeah, Sigil of Solace. Sigil of Solace. Yeah, maybe we even take these fates out. Can run like a more aggressive list if need be. I beat me an army with that. Oh yeah. Sigils are pretty good. I don't like this card. Like, it's good, but I don't know. Ooh. I mean, 9 life will do it. Start playing CYB and Ira. CYB Ira's gotta be crazy. Kodachi heal, Kodachi heal, Kodachi heal. Remembrance? Yuck. I think the real question is, do we I think maybe we just commit to more flex clause here, right? I mean, like, it's a 1 for 5 that you can then swing Tiger, Kodachi. So it's 8 still, if it hits. If it doesn't hit, you swing, you still get a card out of their hand. Annoying thing is we lose. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's really it. Like, I mean, let's take a look at all the nasty on hits that are in Majestic alone. Censor. Get to name cards. Now it comes in for 6 buffed and not 5, but it is a 1 cost 5. Excuse me, it is a 1 cost 5. And we like that, and it blocks for 3. Command and Conquer, obviously a banger. Double Strike, an interesting card, but no on hit, not really relevant. More so for Mask of Momentum. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You have to know your opponent's deck really, really, really well. And for a new player, I would never put Censor in there because it's just like, you're not going to know. E-Strike, obviously hard to get. Erase Face, I have Erase Face, but I'm not going to put it in a bulk deck. Fate, good block card. Flex, not a bad card to have. Flick, obviously. Looking for a scrap, very good, especially when you consider all of these. Mauling Key, another on hit, right? This will come in for 1 for 6, or it'll end on a 5, and then if it hits, you deal 1 more. Pounding Gale. If open center was the last attack this combo chain gets, if this would deal damage to a hero instead it deals that much damage. Now, this, again, doesn't make sense to me because you're not doing combo here. It's just a 1 for 5, right? A 1 for 5 block 3 with combo is effectively the only thing we're looking at here. So power 5, cost 1. Like, these are our options. We have bingo, which is a majestic. Preferably, let's just do rare greater than equal to rare. Is that right? Is that how I did this? Other way? No. We consider bingo for a minute. Yeah, right? Bingo's crazy. Just based on this list. Oh yeah? Okay. Let me pull up the Discord. Pull up Discord, see if I've got it. Yeah, because like even these Draconic cards are not bad, but like Ira has no way to make them Draconic, so they're just ninja cards. They don't have anything. You could play Flock. Like, that's not bad to get a Quicken token. All right. Yeah. All right, let's check out this list. Okay, so yeah, effectively the same deal, right? It's the 100 wins. I didn't even think about the 100 wins. That's what I should put in here. That's what should go in this is 100 wins. 100 wins. Oh, it's because of block 2. That's why we don't like it. But we can do that here and have it block 5. Not terrible. Yeah, Pounding Gale, Sigil, Sync, take the tempo. Hits, if you've hit 3 or more times this combat chain, banish the top card of your deck. If it's an attack action card, you may play it this turn till the end of your next. So that's Majestic, so we can't really worry about that. Fluster Fist, 1-2 punch, Bouncing Key, Recoil, Rising Knee, Rushing River, Warmonger's Whelming. So maybe, you know what? I think we're gonna remove the Flick Flags. And we'll remove these Aspect of Tiger Minds. And we'll put in what was that other one? Rushing River. Rushing River. And then, yeah. Let me see. We already have the Rising Knee Thrust in here, right? Yes. Recoils, the Pouncing Keys. We don't have Pouncing Keys in here. We should put Pouncing Keys in here. Pouncing Keys. Okay, leaves us with 1 card. Let's just add in another Flex Clause. I like that card. All right, so we could probably remove these there, specifically for Graveyard Hate, and then we can probably move oh, you know what? We should probably want AB, right? Well, if we want AB3, what do we cut? We cut one of these because I don't really care for this. And we cut one of these. One of these. You can maybe cut one of these. Yeah, I think. Because we want, did I already get Tide Flippers in here, right? Tide Flippers, Arcane Lantern, and, what the fuck is the other one? The chest, probably, in this case, since we don't want vests. Well, no, because if we're doing AB, we don't want to block. Just kidding. Hold on. Not this. Yeah, it's hood. It's probably hood. Probably hood. I'm just like, that's right. We want to remove block value and we want to put in other things. What's up, Barony? Baroni? Baroni, maybe? I don't know. Smash Up? I don't love it. I don't love it. Right? Smash Up is, it looks for attack actions. And I think most people tend to put non-attacks, but like it's not terrible if we had to do something. I feel like I'd still rather just have the critical strike that blocks 3. But I don't know. There's a lot of contention here, right? Like, we run Zephyr Needle into aggro matches. We run Arcane Lantern into aggro or into Wizard. We probably just run Tide Flippers into Rune Blades. Maybe Hood. Well, maybe Tide Flippers and Lantern into what do you call it? Aurora. But we also only have, mind you, we also only have how many blues? 23 blues? And so show me around how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we're at our blue count, theoretically. So I think we could maybe make that happen. So we're going to change this name. We're not going to name it the kitty package. Bulk Ira CC. So overall, like, it's an interesting deck. I don't know how it does though, right? Because we like Wreak Havoc. We like Cut Down to Size. I like Humble. Those are our pretty big, like, disruptive turn cards. We mainboard Razor Reflex because that on Kadachi's ends games. Who's getting 1 in hand each turn and a chance to win draw 1 or more of the wanted card. Yeah, that's in the stats here, right? Hyper Geometric Calculator, so right here. So the chance of getting 1 blue in your hand at all games is 37%. In all hands, 37%. It's pretty good. And you're looking at 3 reds and a blue. And if all of those blues are 0 cost cards. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, Fairies. You did that all by yourself? Oh, dog. Nah, dude, there's a whole stats page. You check this out. This is all right here. Hand draw probabilities. The odds of drawing a hand with 0 to 4 of the specified card. Red 0 is the likelihood of drawing a hand with 0 red cards. Each row is independent of the others and sums to 100%. So. Yeah. No worries, no worries. Yeah, here it is. Actually, that's detailed out directly, right? 3.5, 13.5 for 0. 36.6. Jonathan, smart as hell. Doing that by himself? Crazy. So it's not bad. And theoretically, we can have it to where like this is a main 60, and then we can go, okay, we're going against like Guardian. We want to get more Fate for Scenes, or like Ranger. More Fate for Scenes in there. Maybe even Gravekeeping. And then Sigil. I use a calculator. Well, you're smart enough. I don't even think I could think of the algorithm to do that with, which, like, you know, it'd take me like a second. I can't like do that kind of math off the top of my head to even be like, oh, I know what calculation to put in. But that's what happens when you rot your brain. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I think this isn't terrible. I mean, obviously I wish my equipment was better. Tearing Shuko is cool, but I wish I had Pouncing Paws. And I feel like if I just committed to putting Pouncing Paws in here, this would be a different thing. Like, it just should be Pouncing Paws, right? Like, I think we're in committal that this should just be Pouncing Paws. Because if it is, right, if it is Pouncing Paws, then like we could literally just go, I don't know what we'd do. Yeah. Dude, math majors are built different. I tell you what, built different. I think for now, it's not like this isn't terrible. This is not a terrible build. Obviously, I wish this was anything, but even if it isn't, right? I mean, we have, if we're given a whole hand, like if they just block poorly and we're given a whole hand, we can play like a freaking you know, play a Looking for a Scrap, attack with a Kodachi, attack with a Critical Strike, give it go again, and then use my last resource to come in with a Spinning Wheel Kick. And then, you know, if we get extra resources, we can hit him with Vest. Not a bad thing. I don't know. Let's try it out. We're gonna try it out. Play a game. Best way to learn. Okay. Put that in there. Get this in here. I'm gonna bring it up in competitive CC. Why not? Why the hell not? New? Yeah, I go first. No Arcane. We are gonna want to run more D-Reacts. And we're probably gonna run Sigils and Gate Gravekeepings, because they're probably on CYB. If I were to make an assumption here, I would say that they're probably on CYB. We probably don't need these in there. Wreck Havocs are probably not having D-Reacts in Arsenal, but no worries, no worries. I don't know, let's just run the pile and see what happens, right? Okay, so our stats are wrong. Obviously, this is a big problem here. I'm going to simply flex Klaus. I'm going to pitch this Gravekeeping. See if we're given 2. We're not given 2. Interesting. No. Dagger for 1. No. Well, they didn't block the 1 on the Kodachi, so I'll just filter, I guess. Interesting. Let's find bulk. Rares and commons, preferably. Why did they take 3? That's nuts. Okay, still no blue in our hand. Something's wrong. Bonds of Agony. We have D-React for 4. We block, and we have another D-React in hand. So we could theoretically block 2, 4, 8. This could probably be 10. Because, I mean, if they hit my hand, they get one of these things, right? If they get the 100 wins, it's not the end of the world. If they get the spinning wheel kick, that's worse. So I guess we just got to see if they have it, right? Spinning wheel kick. Hit the spinning wheel kick, block with this, and then we will pass. We'll see if they have it. See if they're willing to give their whole hand for this. That's sick. That's so sick. We got no blue, but that worked out because we have Siren's Call. Sucks, dude. Sucks. No blue in hand? What? That's crazy. What a world we live in, dog. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. We got him. Uh-huh. Flick flag, bitch. I'm still 1 over. You know what? I might flick again. Yeah, I'm gonna flick again. You're gonna hate that. That sucks. So see, this didn't matter. I should have just not blocked with my... Should have not blocked with any of my cards. Of how much new hate fighting Draconian here. Yeah, right? No kidding. It is gonna be something else. Maybe we just double pitch here, but I might sigil. No, we still want to present 3. Considering they're not blocking. I imagine they're not blocking because they're running CYB, but like, let's be real. Okay. Uh-huh. We can put... No. Do we care about this really is the question, I guess, but... The answer is probably no. Yeah, absolutely, Topple. I think they're doing it. Yeah, we got another flick. This is a fucking rough time. 3 flicks. I'm just gonna let it hit. I don't care. Levels. Go again. Okay. I will choose to flick this. Unless you have anything. That's all my flick flags. I probably shouldn't use 2 flick flags on a Bonds of Agony at the beginning, but I have other D-reacts, so it's not the end of the world. Another dagger. Leave no witnesses. Damn it. Much better on hit. Although this one I don't really care about. I can theoretically... I can block with one of these blues. Because I flick flag. I can block 5. Yeah. That's good. Casual damage. I mean, they've been taking nearly every Kodachi I've been throwing at them, so I can't really... I wonder if they're just not scared because I have a mask, you know what I mean? But I'm dealing damage. I'm gonna arsenal that card. Just better to have it in the pocket. Yeah, so that's good. All right. Right, it is still a 2-card 6. That's what we like. Now, see, I could block this and put that back in the deck. Because I'm really just looking to get a blue out of it. So, yeah, we'll just do that, sure. See if they have anything here. Yep, Siren's Call. That's fine. That is fine. So, that's cool. That's chill. That's fine. We got the Biting Breeze. Coming in with another one. I'll let this one hit. Yeah, it's probably what we're gonna do. Leave no... Ugh, fucking my life, dude. Another Leave No Witnesses? So even still, I can Gust Wave, Kodachi, 100 critical still. So even if I just lose this 100 wins, take 4, I can still come in with 1, 3, 6, 11. They did get a blue, but it's not a go again, so it's fine by me. See, I might even actually come in with the 100 wins for 4 for a breakpoint here. Okay, got the fade off of them. All I'm saying is that if this is a CYB new, I think we're in a pretty good spot, but... like, we're certainly presenting a lot, which is good. But I'm not sure. We'll have to see. All right. Art of Desire Body. And they're down 2 Siren's Call now. So theoretically, their turn's going to be significantly worse without that. Let's see, that's the first. See, this is where like Snap's turn, crazy as hell. If I had a CNC in my hand, what the fuck? Insane. Ooh, you had to filter. That's a feels bad. Unless, of course, this is a, well, you can pay for anything in that arsenal. You couldn't pay me to put anything in that arsenal. That's fine. Codex of Frailty. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. Yeah, I probably should have saw that. I play new. Probably should have known that that was going to be something there. Critical Strike still 1 for 4. We don't want to give him a red though. Blue's not bad. No, we'll just put the Critical Strike. It's fine. I'll discard. This is what they're coming in with a leave no, right? So, so I still get to value block theoretically, because I could just come in with a Kodachi into a cut down. I don't know, which one do I get rid of? I think we probably get rid of the Surging Welter here. That's fine. Yeah, Leave No Witnesses kind of feels bad. I don't know where the hell my other stuff is. But if I lose another red, it's not the end of the world. You just get more silver. So I can still come in with... yeah, I think that's fine. Debating having a hate package with Grey Keeping just specifically hadn't seen my new in the budgets. I mean, it's not bad to have for sure, but I think you don't know who you're going against, and so it always ends up being something else, right? Like Banner, just more prints to the gem packs. I'm sure it'll get printed more. This is good. They have to block, or they discard a card. But Codex definitely doesn't need a ban. It's a really powerful card. I don't think it needs a ban, but I think it's just important that that it sees a reprint is really it. Sure. I don't know why. You won't have 4 more cards in your hand. Are you just you've been getting the undertow so you can break it next turn? Is that what's happening here? Gotcha. Okay. There's a sink below. We like that. So even if we keep this, we're good. Or we can assume we're in a spot where this is going to hit us, right? I think we can assume that. I don't want to give up my 3. The fact these block for 2 suck. I hate it. That was the other thing with the other reds, is that they block for 3. These block for 2. Because if I block for 7 here, I'm in a good spot. But because he's either going to pop it, play something from hand, or he's going to give it Slither, do something else here. I think I just kind of have to make them... well, no. Because if this hits my hand, I'm not going to fucking get anything, so... Yep. It's kind of, it feels bad, but... we'll see what happens. Yep. That's fine. I will get rid of Wreck Havoc. Still 1 float. I'm going to react with D. And then I'm going to sink my Surging Militia and hope for a blue. Nice. Go. What? You have a Leave No Witnesses? Dog. Yo, are you shitting my dick? That's crazy. Holy shit. That's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a red in there. Dog, that's nuts. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. I don't care. Not terrible. And like I had a frailty anyway, so like it wasn't gonna do anything. I definitely think we need to make a lot of these red attacks also block 3. That's just what we need to do. I don't care about this dagger. Yeah, it is an interesting hand for sure. In a situation where I'm like, do I sink? Do I care? Or do I fate? I don't really care. Sure, you just keep doing your thing, bud. Bonds of Attraction. Uh-huh. I guess I'll get rid of this. That sucks. Dog. Yeah, we'll just do that. Sure. We will. No, we'll do that. It'll be fine. I never saw that submit opt before. So 1 damage, banish the top. What have you gotten out of here? You've gotten 1-2 punches, rising knee thrust, so nothing with go again. In theory. So you got 4 silver. Can you think of any cheap cards that are majestics that are good for budget decks, like say Vipox? Yeah, I mean there are a ton of like cheap cards that certainly can be considered like still good staples to pick up. But I guess it just depends on like, I can't do it off the top of my head probably, but I think if I looked at a list of majestics, I can be like that, this, like these things. Okay, surgical extraction. If it hits top 4, they banish your remembrance, or they pitch your. They're playing remembrance. Dog, what is this? This is disgusting. I would never. They're gonna have it, right? So we just gotta make them have it. Uh-huh. Tuning for what? You're gonna play this wrong. No, you're right. Yep, that's good. Damn, and the sigil. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, take a look. Get there, yep, there you go. Good stuff. I guess I'm just gonna arsenal this card. It's okay. I just want you all to remember, this is a deck that is full of rares and commons going against a fully tricked out new deck. And we are at 2620. Just, I want that to be very clear. We also have no blues in hand now, so that's great. Probably a pretty sick, oh, all 3 of their levels are gone, so that's cool. Now they're just gonna filter. Yeah, so unfortunately not a whole lot for us to do in this situation. We might just block here. Just block. This is a hand that blocks. Feign Death is nice. Feign Death is pretty good. I'll block 7. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Okay, this is a sigil. So they're not on CYB. We definitely would have seen a CYB at this point. They're not on it. They're on an aggressive package for this. Come run for Syndra, double strike. Pretty good. See, like I don't want to block it, right? I don't want to block this. But like I should block it, but like definitely not gonna. Now I need to get shit back. Yeah, that's chill. Gain 3. That way you don't get that out of my hand. Didn't get the blue. CNC. don't know. I might take a little bit here. That's right. That was a humble in my arsenal. Yeah, we're just gonna do the thing. I can do that too. Combustion point? Combustion point. I don't know. That might be something different. Liquefy? Maybe? I don't know. A lot of options. Stir the pot. Preserve. Okay. So we're going to see a dagger. Pitch to mask. Yep. That's fine. Double trouble. Okay. So we definitely have a hiss in hand. We're at least getting a card banished from our hand, so in this situation, maybe blocking blocking 5 might be okay. We'll see. Yep, that's okay. Nice. We eked it out. Yeah, Phoenix form is different. I doubt you're going to have Phoenix form synergy at all. So it's probably not going to be worth the time there. Okay, I might need to start blocking these blades. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, of course they've got the third Siren's Call. Yup, this is just one of those decks, unfortunately. Wow. I could block this one again, but we know there's going to be something more terrifying coming up. So, I don't know. Spreading Flames, yeah. I'm surprised Spreading Flames hasn't gone back up. Codex of Frailty. Dog. Crazy as hell. Holy shit. All right. Yep. We'll just put this in here. Give you another silver. CNC. That's good. Holy shit, dude. I again want to remind everybody that this is a $30 deck going against a very strong Majestic filled deck. So it is what it is. I definitely did not expect to win this, especially against an MST hero. We'll block 2 here. I'm gonna heal. Probably should have saved it to wait, but it's fine. Again, that's fine. Block 2 more. I don't want whatever you have to do go around. Okay, that's fine. You can hit the top card of my deck. I don't give a shit. It's red. You get your card. Whoa, crazy. Okay. Call dibs on next round, then hit better. Okay. All right, sounds good. We're definitely going to be... Whoops. Stop. Don't do that. Didn't attack you with the other Kodachi. That's what we need to do. Okay. I'm gonna pass. You gotta have Justinek, right? I don't know why I should have blocked for 6. Stupid. How many do I have left? 1. Let's put that on the bottom. Let's go ahead and put just on the bottom. Yep, Tunic, bonus bites, Fang Strike, +1, and Justinek. Holy shit, that's game. Yeah, that's good. Oh my god, double Justinek? Good game. Yep, can't block that. So definitely really powerful. But it wasn't a terrible game. I mean, overall, from what I had, right? I think it wasn't too bad. I'd like to probably get rid of a lot of these cards that block power. Cost 1. Power 5. Block 3. How many of these exist that are in rare? Down but not out, believe it or not. Oddly, it costs 3 though. That's too much. You know, it does have it though is I think it's just because we ran out of the Flick Flags way too early, so never mind. We'll just run it again. Rock and Dory. Okay, here. I will put our match to be private. Whoops. Private. I will put this in here. I will create the game, and then I will copy the invite link and I will put it into chat. So we can do some work into this. But yeah, I think overall it's not so much the winning, it's the consistency, right? I think the consistency is more important because you want to be able to do the things, right? You want to be able to do all that stuff. Definitely want to do this for blocking. Don't really want these. We don't want gravekeeping because we don't really care. I think this is actually fine. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. Comfortable hand. All right, getting the block value off the boots already. Good stuff. Ooh, an Iron Song Determination. That's pretty good. It's actually a kind of gas hand, not gonna lie. Make you give me that whole hand. See, it's like, Ira's one of those heroes where like when the tempo's in your favor, you're just doing so good. But when the tempo's not in your favor, it just doesn't work out. That's pretty great that we got that out of his hand. Holy shit. Neat. Yeah, like this will be the turn. We want to use our whole hand, so waiting for you to use a reaction. Okay, now we're getting a blue every hand. But our turn should comfortably be block 6, send 8. Block 6, send 8. That's like what we're looking to do in all cases here. So give it go again. Still has to hit for you to attack with it, so. Commanding Performance is a good card. +3 until the end of your turn, your warrior attacks get when this is defended by one or more attack action cards. Destroy a target in the target card in the defending arsenal. Okay, Bob. Flick Flack. See if you can get there. You probably can. Nice. That's what we like to see. Honestly, don't expect much Phoenix Flame synergy. I thought about Stab Wound. Pretty sure it's not worth looking into. Now, honestly, I think like Flick Knives is going to be a pretty good pickup. But overall, it's just... It's hard because like you can speculate, but then the second they come out with a whole bunch of cards in the main set that are just like, oh, she doesn't work like that anymore, it's going to feel bad. You're going to give me armor. For Flame Scale Flick Knives. Wow. That is crazy to think that those words just came out in 2024, because both Flame Scale and Flick Knives were incredibly cheap like 4 months ago. Really like 6 months ago. They were insanely cheap. Damn, you gave me that? Your hero power's turned off. You don't get to swing twice with your weapon. That's nuts. I mean, I could just take 6 here, right? Like... No, I'll just take 4 or 2. Probably should be, again, I should be saving these Flick Flacks. That's kind of cool. Do these not pump it? Are we just doing triggers? Resolve 2 damage. That definitely should have pumped it by 6. Huh. I wonder why it didn't do that. That's weird. Well, if you're listening, I don't know why it did that. Let's just do this. Oh, because you did them at like instant speed, you think? That might have been it. Pleasure Flooring deck, you think a Pummel Strat might be worth it, assuming I own a Tunic? Pummel's not a bad thing to play. I mean, it's very mid-range to have a Pummel, so I don't see that there's... I don't see it's a bad thing. I wonder if I just value Pouncing Key. But if you own a Tunic, I mean, it'll certainly be better that you own a Tunic to do that, but let's just send this blue. Just fine sending shit. Continuously pushing damage. Yikes, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done all that. Okay, 3 go again, 1 in hand. If I block it, I'm good. But I need to get over the 3 more that are coming in. So, unfortunately, that's just not in the cards right now. Methinks. I definitely don't want to take 3. Maybe we just do... No, we still have to do 4. God, I wish these cards blocked. Frick. I wish these cards blocked for 3. No, we have to just block 6 here. We're just blocking 6. I'm not gonna let you get a tuna counter. I'm not gonna let you get a tuna counter. But I think for a budget Florian deck, you still probably want to focus a lot on cards that are more strictly based around creating rune chants and stuff, and healing. Like, Germinate's a pretty cheap card for it being a Florian specialization. So, like, I think even like an OTK Rune Chain build is pretty good. Well, this is obviously not just going to be for 3. Like, Glint the Quicksilver. That's a Glint. This man's got Glint. I don't want him to draw a card. I'll take 3. He's going to come in for more, though. Puncture. No shot. Is this just for 6? Did I bait you? Huh. You gonna bolters? Guess you could. You are gonna bolters. You care a lot. Concussing in Summersfall. Summersfall's a pretty good card. Arcane Cussing is a little rough, but if you're able to make it work. Okay, so like we just block 6 here. Because you're really only going to give it +1, +3. Considering your 2 Iron Song responses are in there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I might take a... Yeah, with a Vigor, you're probably going to be at an off turn, so hit you with another Humble. Turn off your hero power. Let me get some more tempo. Yeah, heavy rune chant generation. I mean, if you play Malefic incantations, you play Rune Blood incantations. If you, but Malefic incantations you probably don't want if you're trying to like buff. You're trying to get like a stack of chants, and it might not be a lot, but yeah, I still think that with Florian you need to just capitalize on the Earth cards and the healing, right? The Earth cards and also the double generation stuff. So by the Arcanite Pummel was the idea I had, more or less. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I think you could make rune chants better quicker in Viscerai, if that's who you're trying to play, but it's kind of pog, actually. Let's give you 7. I'll get a Fluster Fist back in the deck. Yeah, go ahead. Play your cards. Pump this thing up. man, it is so funny knowing that I freaking played against... You can tell I've played against so many Dorinthias that it's crazy. Why play it if it wasn't going to work? I would have just kept that. Just not want to clog up your hand? Huh. I dread Runeblade hands. We all dread Runeblade hands. Wanted to cycle. Okay. I was just like, why did you do that? We'll do... Yeah. Rid of a Gust Wave. 6, go again. Nice. Okay. We take those. 5-card hand, though. It's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. Maybe we just don't block. We don't take any reprise effects. We just take damage. Maybe that's what we do. Cheap Viz deck. Some cards like Snuff Out sound amazing. I do have a $100 Viserai deck here on the channel. Made a $100 hero for Viserai. It's pretty good. I like him a lot. Oh, God. Not Iron Song Determination, my guy. All right, well, I wasn't going to block this turn anyway, so... Fuck you. God damn it. You got all the good cards. Shit. Yep. 4 Doms. 4 Dom go again. If I had any way to do this, I would do it. I wonder if this is like a... Well, no, never mind. That's whatever. I don't care. Get your counter. Get your counter. I'm about to beat your ass. You get 2 counters on it. I totally forgot. You get 2 counters on that shit. Yep. That's cool. That's fine. 2 counters on that shit until I double D-react your ass next turn. That's what's happening. I'm gonna force cards out of your hand. Make sure you're not able to keep those counters. Yeah, that's good. It's good damage. That's good soup. All right, let's see what we got here. This is a very comfortable bink bink. I take a little bit of damage, you take a little bit of damage, you know? No, I don't want to boost for best. This is a good turn. How much damage does it present? 10, 16. It's gonna be pretty spicy. 11. Damn. Damn. If I take 11, it hits, get go again. If I take any, if it hits, I get go again. 11 damage is a lot. 3, 5, 7. Actually, well, like you aren't gonna fucking hit me though, right? Is it buff? Is it a bluff? The bluff, right? No, I gotta give it to you. I gotta give it to you. Yep. Yep. Where is it? I'm gonna fate. We'll submit the opt. No way you didn't draw one. What? No shot. What the fuck? That's cool. We love to see that. We love that. We love that for us. We love that for us. That's good. That's good shit. Whoa, no, not the Valor, dude. Damn. I was like, oh, 1 cost react. He's gotta have it, right? Nope. Shit. Crazy. You know what's funny though? It's because like I'm still sitting here like, I could just like take no damage. It'll be fine. Wish Cecilio. Kind of wish Cecilio would be cheap. He's too reliant on the combos to be cheap. Yeah, I mean he's a combo deck. It definitely is difficult for that to happen. Go ahead. Go ahead. Huh. More filter turns, I guess. We get to hit you with the good stuff. All right. So this hand's kind of nuts, but like, oh no. I don't know. Oh, another fucking Iron Song Determination turn. And another Glistening turn. This is it. Shit. 4 Dom. Oh my god. 4 Dominate? What if I just fucking had it here? You know what I mean? I just gotta present damage. What's my turn look like next turn? If I just throw this? Is it... Bing, bing, ding. You know what? We're gonna rely on some fate here. I'm gonna put that at the bottom. I guess that's okay. Yo, what the fuck? What am I catching you on, dog? Jonathan, is this like a fully built out Dory deck? Oh my god. Yeah, I was about to say, the Iron Song into the Glistening, I was like, this is going to be another one of these big turns where he's going to gain like 3 freaking counters. Damn. You know, I guess this is just, if this is just a perfect example of you have to make them have it, right? You have to make them have it. That's just how this works. Any guess what the following set's going to be? I would say if we're lucky, we get to go to if we're lucky, we get to go to the Savage Lands. But we might not be so lucky as to do that. I think I'm trying to think, because either the next set is going to be, this is really awkward here actually. What do I do here? No, this is fine. It's still a lot. Rangers need help in. See, I don't see they need help. I think Rangers are due, is what I'm really trying to say here. There's a sink. Okay. Well, then I'm presenting just enough. I think a ranger set would be cool, or I mean, most of the time when James White is just like, yeah, this is my best set ever, he pretty much means it. So, well, here, you damn right you do. Jesus Christ. See, if this was a Pouncing Paws game, it'd be fucking over. Over. I should just put Pouncing Paws in this deck. I don't know why I'm fucking around with this. Can't even play my Tearing Shuko. What is this fucking hand? Holy shit. What is this fucking hand? Oh my god. That's so funny. Holy shit. Because, like, in a perfect world, I'd take 8, right? A glint? Yeah. Yeah. That's good. We ball. This was such a hand to ball on, my guy. Holy shit. Holy shit. Run of the mill nonsense here, dude. Yeah. 3 D reacts in hand, my man. 3. I was like, dude, this is not the turn. And now you're in Kodachi Lock. Yep. I mean, that's entirely it, dude. Like, when you have it, you have to put on pressure. Like, there comes a point where you're just like, I have to do something, right? Like, I have to present. Because that hand could have been all 2 blocks. And, like, that would have just been horrendous, right? Mech Ranger set. I don't know what else should be in the set. I don't know. And I mean, like, I'm assuming I think a lot of people are assuming that it's going to be like a new class, right? Because James White's last favorite set was part the Mistveil, and a new talent came out. Now there's going to be a new set, and it's going to be James White's most favorite set. So I don't know. I think we just take a fucking thing here, huh? Yeah. Well, like, certainly not the best hand I've ever had, but it could be something. Clerics, Guardians? Yeah, I mean, Guardian probably. But I know Mastery Pack Guardian is due to come out in just a little bit here, so. In just a little bit. And by just a little bit, I mean August. This is Kodachi Lock. Well, Guardian, well, they got the not the mastery packs, they got archive stuff. So it's not going to be the same, it's not the same product. The Guardian Archive pack is not the Mastery pack that's due to come out. You are holding on. You're right where I want you. I think this is... Yeah, they're two different sets, so... That's gonna be it, gang. Call that a good game, fellas. Good game. So I'd say this does exactly like it's supposed to. We just gotta hope our opponent bricks several times and that we draw all D-React hands when we need to. Oh my god. Good game. Good game, Jonathan. Good game. Thank you so much for allowing me to showcase the deck. I think it's fine. I think for a starter deck with nothing but bulk in it, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good list. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you ran all the stops. I mean, that was everything in there. I think it's like, it's one of these things, like, really specifically the deck itself. I want the deck to just be consistent for one, but I also want there to be, I want there to be a level of learning that you can get out of the deck without needing to be like, oh, I have to get this combo or this thing. Like, whenever you're teaching somebody this deck, you can just go keep one red that costs 2 and a blue, or keep one red that costs 1 and a blue. If you can keep 2 cards, one of them red, one of them blue, then you can present 8 damage, sometimes disruptive turns. But if you have a hand of all reds or a hand of all blues, you can just block and it'll be fine. Fade syncs commanding performances. Yeah, I think it's the correct move. Commanding performance is a crazy card. Oh, did you? Sick. Sick. What the hell do I? Four things popped up in the DM Armada content thing? Jesus Christ. What happened? Aggro Dory. Sorry about the flashbang there. Nice. Yeah, Blade Flurry is good. See, and this is like, this is just another, this entire video could very well just be a contention of like, this deck costs $500, right? Like, you know, everybody's like, oh, you got to spend like $1 million to play Flesh and Blood. Like, my deck costs $30, and I beat this deck of $500. But like, you know, but it's a pretty good deck. It's just a format where the price limit's 100. See, Topple, it's hard to make a. Also, I realized I didn't answer your question ahead. Ever see a warrior that's more of a fighter akin to Olympia? Probably. We still need to get a warrior that cares about axes, because that's still waiting. We're still waiting for that. But as far as a format that the price limit is $100, it's hard to do that because your deck could be viable for that format in February, but then a hero of a certain class can top a tournament in March, and the cards spike in price. Then that deck is no longer like you're not able to play it. So it's hard to make a deck strictly around price, like a limit. But it is easy to restrict the cards that go inside of the deck, because most of the times the Majestics and the Legendaries are what's really expensive. Get up at like 6. Oh my god, dude, get out of there. Yes, GG's. Thanks for the game, my man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being a channel member for as long as you are. And it means a lot. So thank you. Sleep. Oh my god. Go to sleep. Get sleep. Everybody remember, you need at least 6 hours of sleep to hit REM. So you gotta make sure to do that. Yeah, things do change your month pretty quickly, Topple. So it's one of those situations where you also don't want to like tell people they can't buy things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very much so a proponent of making cheap formats because it allows for the ease of accessibility into the game. Simply because I've seen more people throw away bulk than I care to admit. And that hurts me because there are players in the world who would be willing to possibly even do something with this, right? Some players don't even know what fab cards look like, how to feel, how to have them in their hands. And so to throw out bulk is, you know, they're cards that are worth something in fab and in any TCG. And so when I see that, you know, I'm just like, okay, well, if these are cards that people are willing to throw away, it's got to at least be a format in which people can play these in so they can learn how to play the game and then get through it, right? That's why I like formats like Clash, simply because while it's an unofficial format, you're using commons and rares, and then like sometimes if you have the access, you can get things like majestic weapons, or you can get specializations for the hero, and those kind of help increase the power of your deck. But even still, they're usually like $40. It's like a $40 deck in total, even after the specialization. So it is it's easy to cap that off. That's basically what I'm thinking about. Yeah, and it's a great way to start. I mean, the reason I'm on the committee is because I want to see it do well. You know, I don't think it's going to take over anything, and I certainly don't want it to take over stuff like Blitz or Commoner. I know that's often things that I hear online is, you know, people talk about one format in the young hero variety, and immediately it's met with, well, Clash is just better. Like, that format should be phased out and you should only be playing Clash. And I think that what we're doing for the Clash committee is good, for the overall health of the format, right? But it shouldn't destroy other formats because of its existence. It should just allow for another avenue of people to play, right? Just be like, hey, like, do you want to play Commoner but have a little bit more power? It's Blitz. It's a young hero format. There is effectively what we do here. There's a format that we're working on that technically hasn't been released yet, but I think I've talked about it on this channel enough for us to be like, yeah, you can pretty much play it. And it's a format called Brawl that we're making. It's essentially the Clash equivalent for Blitz, but it's in Classic Constructed. So it's the Classic Constructed equivalent of Clash, where you have a hero of any rarity. You can have up to Majestic equipment, but simply because the Armory decks contain Majestic equipment, but your deck must contain rares and commons, and it can have specializations as well. And you run adult heroes as opposed to young heroes. So effectively, this deck is a Clash deck, and it's for $30. So like most of the decks will probably run around 30 to probably like 60, 70, depending, because of Majestic equipment. But in most cases, it'll probably be under $100 for most of the stuff. That's just it. So long games, see how that function. Yeah. And that's why I thought about making it. I I like initially spearheaded the project, but I haven't been able to like actually commit to testing a whole lot of it. But I know that that's something that people enjoy about the classic constructed format over Blitz, is because Blitz, like, games can be pretty swingy, and a lot of people don't enjoy losing to variants, right? They don't enjoy losing to, you know, you drew a hand of no blocks, and, or, you know, 2 of your cards block 2, the other 2 are instants that blocks for 0, and your opponent pulled a hand that allows them to come in for 20 plus damage, 30 damage in that turn, and there's nothing you can really do about it. That is, that's kind of why, like, I like the idea of Brawl a lot, because it is just, it is just this, right? I mean, it's like all the things you love about Classic Constructed, except it's budget. You play with bulk for the most part, and then you can add in things like specializations or majestic equipment if you happen to get it, or you get it from an armory deck, and you can play it through there. So the heroes I play are Vincent and Enigma, so I'm very majestic hungry. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, Enigma does run a lot of majestics, but I think you could run a pretty budget deck. I think Vincent is a killer in Brawl. If we just made a, I mean, even if I just slam through a Vincent deck, right? Vincent Brawl. Let's just take a look at all the cards that are in Vincent. So if we're looking at majestic equipment, rarity M, we can play Grimoire, we can play Vexing. How about these things? We can play, we don't need Lantern. We can play Sutcliffe's. Sutcliffe, crazy good. Yeah, Aether Ironweave. It's another good chess piece. And then we need Flail. And then we need what headpiece do we run? To I mean, we could theoretically run Amethyst. Rarity rare, rarity C. Evanfold, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. Okay, so boom. So right there we have, you know, a couple bits of block there. We could theoretically turn that. We can turn that headpiece into like an Iron Rot if we really wanted to. We're trying to defend a bit more. Then let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the, we have AB1, Spell Void 2, and AB1. So we don't need any more Spell Void package. Yeah, so now we got to do talent, shadow, rarity, rare. So in this situation, we're running delights, we're running rainbow whales, we're running envelops, we're running yeah, rainbow whales. Maybe not, maybe we'll run rainbow envelopes. I mean, that's kind of crazy. But definitely all the whales. If we consider these guys here, we can play Beseech, we can play Bounding, we can play Phantom, we can play this. Malefic, Incantation. We'll just run these. And like widespreads are kind of a big deal, but it's not like the end of the world. You can theoretically just run more of another thing. So Rune Gate. We can't run Eloquent Eulogies because they're majestics. We can run putrids though if we're trying to go like a tall blue build. That's kind of fun. Rarity rare. Yeah, so like theoretically we can run these. We could even run these if we really wanted to. Tall blue is something I debated once at a time. It's funny, there's a, you know, I think there's a local that I just met yesterday that is a tall blue Vincent in CC. Okay, so like 42 out of 60. Let's just see. What else do we have? Rune. C Rune Blade. Rarity rare. Oh, you know what? We can run Oblivion. Oblivion. Bam. We can run Rune Blood Incantation. We can run. We can't run Revel. Deadwood Dirge. What else? Pummel. Only the reds. Reduce to Rune Chant. And then we can run maybe we just run Sink Below, right? Get a little bit more nasty with it. I play Vincent. I should know what else. I don't really need Sigil of Suffering. It's like cheeky in other decks that care about doing a little bit, but it's not really like insane. It's great in Aurora. It's not great in much else. See Rune Blade. What else do we have in here that we can play? We could play Blessing. Crazy. Yeah, exactly. It's a Channel Lightning card. Mauve Skies. That's crazy. We can play. I don't think there's anything else in Vincent. We could run the yellow Rune Bloods too, but like our deck doesn't block for anything at that point. Yeah, it's good. I love the card. I still think it's good and it's great in Vincent for sure. This is already a 60 card deck. We're already here. Like, if we decide to go tall blue, like pummels are even crazy in here. Like that's insane. It's like what else? What else can we possibly run? We're gonna read the runes. Spellblades are decent. I don't know if I love Arc Knight, but I can see why there's use for it. I don't like it though. And I mean, like theoretically, we could play Cussing with like. What does our deck look like right now? Non-attacks 30, attacks 24. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Spellblade Assault. Spellblade Strike, create a Rune Chant token. Spellblade Assault, create 2. Like, it's certainly not terrible if you're left with 2 cards in hand, but you got to remember that you're left with 2 cards in hand and then you have to pitch one. You have to banish one. So if you banish one and then swing Spellblade, not only do you lose the 1 champ, but then you come in with these 2. I'd rather have like more. I'm trying to get like the kind of go wide sense here, because I think we might even need to run blue Mauve Skies. Really, even probably yellow Mauve Skies, not yellow. Mauve Skies. But I do need more attack actions. I need more. So theoretically, we could run Rift Skitter if we're crazy, right? Go again. Cost 3. We could also play Deathly Delight yellow, or we could even probably play Phantom. Oh, I didn't even put Phantom Wraith in here. Did I? I did. Okay. So yeah, like even a Go Tall blue, this is 80. Like this is crazy shit. Red card in your banish zone gets go again until end of turn. And what are we at right now? 30 attacks, 33 non-attacks. It's pretty good. And effectively with hands like these, we can still perform some crazy shit, right? We can still perform our we can play Tear Through the Portal. Well, this one chooses a red action card. I mean, it's still not terrible. So we play Tear Through the Portal. We can certainly go in with something like a Deathly Whale. Deal 2. We can use Vincent's ability, get 2 rune chants off of this. And then we can play something like a Deathly Delight. In the back end. Obviously we have Malefics. Yeah, Tear Through the Portal is going to be nuts. This is good. We have Read the Runes, which we can utilize for our Eloquence tokens, or if we just have an off turn where we need to banish a Blood Debt card and then play Read the Runes, we get 3 rune chants. So that's pretty good. I mean, what do our hands look like, right? This is easily a pitch or banish Deathly Whale into Phantom Wraith, come in for 6 in 1 chant. Arsenal Pummel, pass. This is going to be... because we could also not swing, right? But if we don't swing, we lose out on some stuff there. But this is easily a Mauve Skies into... I could banish Reed. Yeah. Because I could banish Reed and then come in with Mauve and something else there. Phantom Banshee is pretty good. We got a sink, reduce. We're probably, obviously this is like not a static 73, so this is gonna be like a weird thing. So we're probably looking for, probably not gonna want to go crazy here. I think most of our plan is probably going to be like kind of go tall, great chance. Probably don't need all the D-reacts in this deck, so we'll probably just inventory these. And then we'll maybe take out yellow Mauve Skies. And then Oblivion. And then maybe Read the Runes. Yeah, maybe Read the Runes. Because we're not trying to go like tall, crazy tall right now. So yeah, so now we draw. So like in this situation, we can banish. Theoretically, we could Malefic. Banishing, we can banish Bounding, play Malefic, and then play Bounding for 4 and 1. Arsenal the Chant. Go up, and then we make 1 in the back. Then in this situation, we can banish Phantom Wraith, play Mauve Skies Phantom Wraith, pitch Whale, Pummel, and then play... what the fuck did I put in here again? Delight? Is that what I did? Like, that's pretty good. If I keep my whole hand. You hit yourself with a shadow action. So... the thing with that is is that, and if I recall correctly, let me see. So in order for cussing to be affected, to work, you need to have been dealt damage. Whenever you play a shadow non-attack action, you pay life. So you lose life, but you don't take damage. So it is good though, because you force your opponent to take a rune chant. So it's good because you can do that, right? Like you can play the shadow non-attack action, swing into them with the Vincent trigger, and then you're guaranteeing to do a point of damage to them through that. Yeah, pay doesn't pop yourself, but you do make an unpreventable rune chant. So as long as you're able to attack with something like a flail, you'll still be able to play you'll still be able to get the effect of arcane cussing. And it's not a terrible thing to do either. But I think really what it comes down to is like the only time in which this is like insanely good is when you have a cussing and a deadwood in your hand. And then it's like cussing, deadwood, done. But yeah, I don't know. It might not be the best. But I think even this pretty much is almost identical to my CC list, minus like a few extra blues. Like Envelop in Darkness, it could be a Besiege, right? Like this would be 0, cost me 0, it'd be +1 onto my next thing. It's a shadow non-attack action. It blocks for 2, where this blocks for 2. Nebula Blade Clash Ball? No. No, I'm not going to call you nuts, because it's certainly something that I would think about, but no, I would not. I think the ability to pay life to swing a weapon, as opposed to needing to pitch to attack with one, is really good. Yeah, this also creates a rune chance. Like, I definitely like this a lot more. Because I can use this to pump. Yeah, and I mean, because it quite literally is like, at the end of the game, right, when you're probably at low health enough as it is, because you certainly don't want to attack with flail all the time. But when you're on those last little points of life, and your opponent doesn't have AB anymore, or like they're on their last points of life and you have to strip cards from their hand, swinging flail, even with like a couple rune chants in the back, excuse me, is pretty good. So yeah, but this is, I mean, pretty much it. Like in this situation, right, we can banish Phantom Wraith, get a rune chant, play Envelop, pitch Deathly Wail, get another chance, have this come in for 9 and 2. That's 11 damage in a deck with only commons and rares. And then if we really wanted to, we could like Arsenal this, but we probably won't. Next hand, this is like kind of crazy. Like we can Malefic, we can banish this Phantom Banshee, we can Malefic, we can play Deadwood Dirge on a rune chant, create 3 chants, and then come in with Phantom Banshee for 7 and 3, and then 1 on the back end. And theoretically, if we had the Deathly Delight in hand, we wouldn't have the Deadwood Dirge, which makes his hand significantly worse. But we can even still, if we wanted to, because the other thing is, again, it's not showing on, oh wait, yeah, because it's not showing on here, but we do still have a Vexing Quill hand. So like in turns where we need to just pop this to do something, we can still do that. So I only do armories. I mean, I only do armories too, and like I still get a Spellbound Creepers. It's definitely good to have if you're trying to main Vincent, but I mean, it's not necessary. I was able to buy, I actually won my armory on Vincent with Sutcliffes instead of Creepers. because I didn't have creepers at the time, but Sutcliffe's was able to do the same thing pretty much. Obviously it's not showing for you, but this card's good. Pay 1. If you've played a non-attack and an attack, you can make an attack have go again. So if you played a non-attack, you can activate this ability, and then the next attack has go again. So you effectively do this, but with a Deathly Wail. So you'll play something like a Beseech for +3, and then you'll play a Deathly Wail already in your banish zone. This will come in for 9 and 3, maybe some more rune chance. You pay a blue in your hand, give it go again. You close the combat chain. Deathly Wail, because you dealt unpreventable damage with Beseech, will get you 2 rune chance. You pop Quill Hand, and then you swing, you swing Phantom Banshee for 7 and 4. So in a deck with only rares and commons, you're able to do 9 plus 3, 12, plus 7, 21, plus 4, 25 damage. Correct. You can only rune gate from banish. So like this would be a situation in which Deathly Wail and Phantom Banshee are both in banish. So you can only do that from there, but you can pitch a red into Sutcliffe's to give an attack go again. So even if you just have like a Deathly Delight in hand, you can pitch that Deathly Delight to the Sutcliffe's to give this go again, break the chain, and then when you break the chain, Deathly Wail's ability will go off. You'll gain 2 chance, and then you can utilize Vexing Quill Hand to come in with another big attack, whether it be a Deathly Wail or something else. So, but still able to do some pretty insane numbers. Oh, like Blood Tribute? I mean, I haven't really tested it, but I don't see why it would hurt. Right? The only thing I don't love about it is that it's not a shadow non-attack action, it's a shadow instant. So you don't get the trigger. But it does allow you to be like, oh, I don't have enough things in my banished. And it's like, if you don't have enough, if you don't have cards in your banished, it feels bad, but like, it's not great. I think I'd rather just block efficiently and take an off turn. Is the gate in the picture? Dimensional Gateway. Op 3, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Rune Blade card, deal 1 arcane damage to each opposing hero. If it's a shadow card, you may banish it. I mean, I could see it having use, but I don't think like the opt is good because it allows you to get it into banish, right? Because you opt 3 and then you're just like, oh shit, yeah, okay, so it's a Rune Blade card, I deal 1 arcane, and it's a shadow card, so I get to banish it. So if you're trying to force those, that's good. It's also a shadow Rune Blade action, so it also triggers Vincent. So I don't see that it's got a terrible place. I could see where it finds play, but it's also not really aggressive, I guess. Like, it's aggressively putting stuff into your banish, but you need to be able to get it out of there. It'd be different if you were able to play things like Revel in Runeblood in this deck, or if you were able to play Succumb to Temptation, or Machinations of Dominion, any of those things. But instead, you're kind of stuck with rares and commons, and so because of that, this is cool because it allows you to ping, but a lot of this stuff is just like significantly better, I think. I think if I'm doing anything, I'm going to take this out for this. But like, this also doesn't create a rune chant token. It just gets me something in banish. So I think if you're switching anything out, you'll switch out a Dimensional Gateway for a blue Envelop in Darkness. And just run like 12 blues kind of go from there. So at least that's how I see it. But again, I haven't done any testing with it, so I'm not too sure. But regardless, I think it is time that I head to bed. I'm happy that we were able to test the Ira list. I'm happy we were able to get a little bit of knowledge in that regard. And then who knows? I'll probably end up making another video or something on this, but I have to go to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow. So yeah, but absolutely. Thanks, Topple, for hanging out. Thanks everybody for hanging out. If you're watching this VOD, I appreciate you, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. Hopefully you got to see some good games going through, and yeah, if you have any critiques on the Ira deck we built, or shoot, even on the Vincent deck we built for Brawl, feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to go ahead and take a look at it and maybe do some testing with it. We can kind of see from there. But outside of that, I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. This is a PSA for those of you who have made it all the way to the end of this video, that I'm probably going to be doing the giveaway for the scarf at the end of this week, being like Sunday, like Saturday, Sunday maybe. So keep your eyes out for that. I'll make another post just to remind everyone. So if you're not a subscriber and you haven't gone to go and click on that video and create a or leave a comment on there, I suggest doing so. Then also on top of it, if you're a channel member, you also get access to your own separate giveaway. So we'll keep that in mind for those of you. So anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support. It means a lot. And I hope you continue having fun in the flesh and blood. And I'll see all of you beautiful Ashwings in our next live stream. All right, everybody. See you later.